Can you believe that the 76ers actually won a game 7 against the Celtics, no less? A 3-1 deficit, no less? What a performance. What a game 7 we got. First of all, nail biting game 7. Extremely fun, extremely close game 7. That fourth quarter felt like ages, not only because there was a bunch of stupid challenges and just fouls, but because it was literally a nail biter. Like it was a neck to neck game. The Celtics were down the whole time. Sixers actually hold on. It felt like a classic Sixers collapse in the fourth quarter. Joel Embiid is a warrior, man. Uh, I can't say that I like either of these teams personally. I just hate the Celtics so much more than the Sixers. And I like Joel as a guy. That article came out where it really detailed and got a closer, in-depth look on him as a person. I think he's a great guy, and I'm very happy for them to come back from 3-1 to win this game against the Celtics. Joel in this game, 34, 12, and 6 on 12 26 shooting. He hit a three. Bro, this dude got hit in the knees 2 different times, one by Maxey at the end there with like a minute and a half left. And he was on the court getting stretched out like crazy by his staff. Maxey with 30, 11, and 7. When it mattered most at the end of the game, Maxey 2 huge buckets attacking Keita and the drop off of a screen. 11 of 18, 2 of 4 from 3. How about VJ Edgecombe? Rookie, 23, 6, and 4. 5 made threes, and every single three felt huge. He had one in the corner that was very big. He had one in the fourth quarter. I'm pretty sure that was huge. Actually, no, he didn't score in the fourth quarter. Sorry. But he was 3 of 3 in the third quarter. Um, Paul George had a really nice move on Derek White in this game, 13 points from him. But yeah, man, it's really that combination of guys. It did get a little bit scary there in the fourth quarter. It did get a little chippy. The Sixers only made 4 baskets in the fourth quarter. 2 of those were Maxey at the very end. One was a Joel 3, and then I don't remember the other one, but it was a very tight, close fourth quarter. Celtics, though, 13 of 49 from 3. Jaylen Brown goes 33, 9, and 4, 3 blocks, 3 turnovers, 12 of 27 shooting. Derek White, best player in this game, at least saved the second quarter, 26, 6, and 4 from them. Joe Mazzulla went to a really weird starting lineup that hasn't played any minutes this entire season, where it was White, Brown, Baylor Shireman, Ron Harper Jr., and Luka Garza. None of those guys scored other than White and Brown. And then Keita. And then they came back with Keita, 17 and 12 from him. Pritchard, 13 points. And Sam Hauser. This Celtics team, oh boy. First of all, they lost a 3-1 lead. 3-1 lead, guys. Do you understand that? This is only the 14th time, I believe, in history it's happened. Oh, man. And they were the heavy favorites. I mean, this is a team that won. How many wins did they have? 56 wins. This was supposed to be a gap year. We've been hearing about Tatum coming back from injury, Bill Simmons. This has been the greatest story, greatest comeback of all time. This season is supposed to be a gap season. They come out. They're the second seed. They blow all expectations. I had Joe Mazzulla as coach of the year. And they blow a 3-1 lead in round 1 to the Sixers of all teams, who didn't have Embiid for like the first 3 games. Yeah, man, this is a terrible, terrible way to go out for the Celtics. I think they have a very interesting and long offseason to go. Obviously, Tatum didn't play in this game. He suffered a knee injury at the end of the last game or something like that. But this is a game. There is no excuse. You're supposed to be the better team. And so much of their offense is always chucking up threes. Jaylen Brown didn't have a great game. He definitely turned it up in the fourth quarter in terms of attempting shots. But just the way he gets to the rim, it's always stumbling, turning the ball over, like pushing off. I'm not a big fan of his offensive game. And then the rest of the team is just shooting threes no matter what. And more often than not, their math works out. That's why they win so many games. And Jaylen Brown is good, but Kelly Oubre, Paul George in this series, we've got to give him his flowers. Defensively, the Sixers really were able to stop Brown. Derek White was terrible in this series. I mean, in terms of just getting the ball through the hoop. This was his best game, and it was totally necessary. Like, he really brought this game back alive in the second quarter for them. It just wasn't enough, though. 109-100. We got Sixers Knicks second round. We got who knows what for the Raptors, Cavs, Orlando, Pistons tomorrow. We're gonna see that, but Knicks Sixers is gonna be very interesting, especially if Joel can be healthy. Obviously, that's always a question mark, but especially after this game where he literally got hit in the knees 2 different times. Tonight, though, we are all Joel Embiid. We are all Sixers fans because for the good of the nation, for the good of the earth, the Celtics were eliminated in the first round, blowing a 3-1 lead. Even if the Raptors lose tomorrow, I think this was still a successful weekend.